the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Front court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. Edwards is out there with Jay, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for New York,
it knows it. Blown opportunity.
Jay, the pass to Gobert. Here's Jay, defended by Bridges. To the inside, McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
Rocketing right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniel.
Inside, Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding. We played just over a minute here in the first. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now here's Edwards. Out to the right wing. Here's Jay. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
You know, the defense locked so much in
this quarter. He has clearly been off the mark.
And Brunson has it in the corner. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brunson's got 8 points.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average. And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, Edwards against DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And the basket by Edwards.
Composed and cool.
This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. From past the arc. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Jay.
That's a part of his game that Towns has...
With the sub. Fields checked in. DiVincenzo finds Brunson. Free throw line jump shot. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Hart after the made shot from Jay. Brunson scanning the floor. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready.
He's tightly guarded. Releases. Got a piece of it. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Out to Edwards. Buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 6.
So well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's DiVincenzo after the basket by Minnesota. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Minnesota also making some changes. Collins checked in for Gobert. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards.
And look at the big fella move. I mean, you got to appreciate Randall's work ethic and what he gives this team.
And finished off by Collins.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end.
Wagner a screen on Reed. And they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 1. Here's Jay, defended by McBride. Here's Jay, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to. Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Well, you look at Jay, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And, of course, Jalen Brunson, a few spots down.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Here's Dunn. And the Knicks miss again. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Jay. Reed with a screen on Randall. Here's Jay. Defended by Hart. Bobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets
Would have
bigger.
been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Jay.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating.
You look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Jay. Look out!
Bang! That is not mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
McBride passes to Dunn. McBride with the ball. Working on McDaniels. Misses in close. Here's Jay. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they got to bring the double team in.
For Minnesota, they have made their free throws. Stolen by DiVincenzo. Brunson with a head of steam. Hart, no good. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Jay. Whoa! I can't believe that!
I just saw.
Oh my!
Unreal!
That's not what I was expecting.
He was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Takes creativity and spontaneity. The ability to make it up on the fly, that's special.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Randall. To the left wing. And here's Brunson outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. 16 points here for Jalen Brunson. And here's Edwards. Sinks that one from the post. 41 points for Jay.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin...
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Thompson with it, now defended by Jay. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from DiVincenzo. Edwards against DiVincenzo. Unloads all alone. And the shot is in from Jay. Jay's got 43 points.
You know, and he's squeezing hard.
DiVincenzo passes to Brunson. Gobert with the block. To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Jay. And the basket is good. Jay's got 45 points.
Here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never...
Sends a screen for Bridges. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Edwards' shot is good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Play without foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Timberwolves leading by 6. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the 3 ball is good. Edwards got 14.
Offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Bridges, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we are seized.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Led by as many as 14 points. Here's Jay, and he goes in for the dunk.
Edwards moving that orange like a real pro.
Bridges outside. Pass to McBride. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. That's tipped, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Inside, here's Edwards. The muscle from Edwards. And guys, let's get your take on the Huskies.
Boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
4 on the clock, ripped away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Lobbed up there. Oh, Edwards flies up and finishes the alley-oop.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
Here's Jay. To Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Now for an update on Jalen Brunson's injury, let's go to David Aldridge.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for New York gave us some information. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated.
David, at least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Another possession, another assist.
3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists now in this one.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Here's Jay. Non-stop scoring machine here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Great lob and an even better finish by
Comes in for Julius Randle. Timberwolves also changing it up. John Collins comes in for Gobert. And it's Reed in for Towns. Jay. Good. That's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Wagner outside. McBride finds Hart. Wagner a screen on heel. Hart. Good work there as it goes. Hart's got his first basket of the night.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
A big man who does a little.
Minnesota leading by 12. There's a screen by Collins. Here's Jay. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Now McBride. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Left side wing. Diallo the pass to Edwards. Here's Jay. Defended by Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins by Bridges working his way to a close-range shot.
Towns in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
New York takes timeout. They're down by 10. Santa came away empty-handed.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Timberwolves lead 122-115.
Here's Jay. It's off. And the Minnesota Timberwolves are your new NBA champions.
Thank you, fans, for joining us tonight.
Oh, to be crowned a champion on the road is something else. To win and to do it with a crowd that was so emotional and so into this game, you've beaten the team and you've conquered everything that this great arena holds.
Yeah, it's a bittersweet moment for the home crowd. But our full credit to the victors and the amazing job they did to never lose focus or drive. And boy, this is the moment they've been working towards all season long. And even though they don't get to celebrate in front of their home fans, does not take away from the satisfaction.
And we've enjoyed bringing you every minute of the action here on 2K Sports. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season.
Number one. Yeah.